what's up you guys, Aftershow Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Stargate Atlantis. This is Season 1, Episode 8. We have an episode to get into.
They call themselves the Jedi. They are simple people who are good farmers and fair traders.
We're still months away from producing successful crops in the mainland. And we're heading towards a food shortage.
I know, it's getting desperate. I'm almost out of coffee.
Well, maybe you should stop drinking 11 cups a day.
I'm just making sure I get my fair share before it's all gone.
Sounds fair.
I'm all for trade. Don't you think we should find a way to help defend ourselves?
How can a bunch of farmers do that?
Well, maybe they can introduce us to people who can help. In the meantime, let's take care of the basics.
Guess it's always good to get to know your neighbors.
The Jedi Stargate is a short distance from their village. I suggest we walk.
But she cut her hair. Her hair looks different to me.
As
I don't know
said,
why.
they are very simple.
Sounds like a mission.
I don't think she had a fringe.
Taylor Morgan.
Tyrus, it has been many days.
Too many.
Taylor? This is Major Sheppard, Dr. McKay, and Lieutenant Ford.
My daughter, Sora.
Must be very proud.
She's betrothed.
I wasn't hitting on your daughter. I just
They
thought...
have come to trade for a share of your crops.
Yet you bring weapons.
Only to defend ourselves.
You dress as they do of your own accord?
Of course, why?
Wants to know if you work with us or for us.
These are my friends, Tyrus. I would not have brought them if I did not think them worthy to become yours.
We'll take you to see Cowan.
Follow me.
Maybe we should offer a sense of humor in trade.
Sure. They can have yours.
Oh, please, my side, you slam me.
I'm thinking about it.
I'm bringing them in. All operations to silent mode.
We will need more than you offer.
More.
I don't think you understand how cool this medicine is. Leave if you wish.
Leave. I thought you said the Jedi were fair traders.
We have always been able to achieve a reasonable bargain.
You ask for much of our harvest. New crops will have to be planted in sufficient quantities to replenish our stores, or it is the Jedi who will starve. That amount of planting will require new land to be cleared. Clearing more land is slow, hard work, and it will lose us a great amount of growing time between now and the next harvest season.
What if clearing land was fast and easy?
You know a simple way of uprooting the stump of a 300-year-old tree?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Cover your ears!
I don't understand. It can be quite loud.
Come on, you're gonna wish you did.
Fire in the hole!
They're like, explosives, we want.
It's called C4. If you can supply us with a sufficient quantity of C4, we will supply you with the crop you require.
So, this instead of the medicine?
As well as the medicine.
Really? That wasn't impressive enough.
It is you who are in need. I'm sure we can come to terms. Taylor, thank you for bringing us these new trading partners. Please stay as our guests. There will be a harvest ceremony later.
Wonderful.
Ford,
Sir?
we're talking harvest ceremony.
Sounds like fun, sir.
I'll be back soon.
I should go back with the Major.
Explosives? This is a scientific expedition, Major.
I know that.
But you want us to become arms dealers.
Have you ever tried to clear a stump by hand?
Yes, it's a hobby.
They are taking a chance by giving us so much of their crop this year.
Plus, the medicines I already agreed to. I think in the future, Major, I should do the negotiating.
I did say I had to ask you first.
Uh-huh, to terms you already agreed to.
Yes.
Do you see why I have a problem with this?
Do we need food or not? We are on the verge of rationing, and as much as I'd like to devote every off-world mission to the pursuit of Tava beans...
I get your point. Tell them we agree.
Or we could clear it for them. We don't have to give them explosives.
We give thanks for a plentiful harvest and to our new friends.
Moonshine?
I thought you were man enough.
You have no idea which way to go, do you?
Just trying to get my bearings.
Translation, I'm lost. They were very clear which route to take.
I prefer a straight line.
Yes, of course, because everything's a shortcut in Shepherd's world. Okay, here it is again.
What?
I'm picking up a strange reading from right over there.
Define strange.
You don't know what strange means?
what strange means, Rodney.
Weird, freakish,
Just
odd.
trying to determine whether it's worth getting off the route back to the village.
It's radioactive readings on Amish world. Your call. I mean, look, we're lost anyways. What difference does it
I
make?
am not lost. All right. Let's check it out.
Oh, now that is definitely
Strange.
Yeah, not that Amish, really.
No, not so much. This hatch has been oiled recently. We have to check it out.
Really? Oh, of course we do.
So, are they technologically advanced, but they're pretending to be Amish? Is that what we're getting at here?
Construction's architecturally advanced. I don't think the Janai could have made this.
Let me tell Ford where we are. Lieutenant, come in. Ford?
The place is built like a bunker. Must be shielded for RF. Reading stronger this way.
What kind of readings?
Palm reading. Is that good? Neutron radiation. It's definitely a powerful energy source.
Let's check it out. Now, this is strange.
Where did you come from?
You'll excuse me, I must go tend to a dispute.
Is everything all right, Colin?
Oh, I'll return shortly.
How long are you boys planning on keeping us here?
You know, if people could just learn to keep their secret underground hatches locked.
True.
So much for two separate cultures.
What am I going to do?
Tell the truth?
Listen, we're just gonna step outside and see if Major Sheppard and Dr. McKay are back.
No one must leave. It's not safe.
There's a Wraith ship in the area.
Are you serious?
Liar.
We need to warn our friends.
You will draw them to us. Everyone must stay indoors.
Oh, can we be careful with that? It's rather fragile, and if it's
We have a problem.
Then we have something in common.
Normally, you would already have been shot for discovering our secret.
In which case, more of our people would show up and question our disappearance.
We would simply tell them the Wraith took you.
You were saying?
You have technology, knowledge, new to us. This C4 of yours.
It's not for blowing up stumps.
That's really weird.
We have a more sophisticated application for it.
So, like, you have, like, this, like, city, underground city that's, like, clearly advanced, but you haven't worked out C4? That's weird to me.
What you people do with your C4 is none of our business. We just need food. As far as your little secret down here goes, well,
we say what giant underground bunker?
I want more than that. You have weapons more powerful than your C4?
No, you're kidding? Weapons are us.
we might.
What if I wanted more than weapons?
Did I mention that I know almost everything about almost everything?
For Taylor Emigan to have joined with you, you must have something much more.
Look, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and just say that we're looking for allies against the Wraith. How about you guys?
Iris, please respond.
Receiving.
Bring them.
Understood. Relinquish your weapons.
You guys are full of surprises.
You had time to change your clothes? I mean, so did the other guy,
It's a hell
but
of a harvest ceremony, sir.
she was taking them down there.
The Janai were once a great confederation of planets. Millennia ago, the Wraith had driven us to the brink of total annihilation. Our forefathers sought the protection of bunkers such as these, originally created for wars long forgotten. And it was here, the small number of our people managed to survive undetected. Over the course of many, many years, generation after generation, we have made technological developments here in secret.
So the whole farmer thing is just a front.
So the Wraith do not suspect.
More than that. We do have many mouths to feed below. I want to show you something. Come with me.
Oh, that thing you so carelessly threw on the table? Can I take that along?
Come.
You don't think there's lemon in this, do you?
Sure, it's delicious.
Have you seen someone in anaphylactic shock?
Eat.
I hope that by sharing in this meal, we can make up in some small way for past offenses.
I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
With your help, before the next culling, we plan to vaporize the Wraith as they sleep.
What exactly is your plan?
We intend to take advantage of their overconfidence. That is their weakness.
Overconfidence.
They hibernate between cullings aboard their great ships, sometimes for centuries at a time.
There are always Wraith who watch over the sleepers, but they're small in number. We intend to sneak aboard their ships with our new weapons.
That may no longer be possible.
Kayla.
Major.
Do you think we should listen to their whole plan before we start poking holes in it?
If we are to work together, then they need to trust us.
Please explain.
I and several of my people had been captured by the Wraith. I'm only alive today thanks to them. As a result of that rescue...
You awaken the others.
They found out that there were more people where we came from.
Father, they will all awaken.
Look, we took one of them prisoner.
The next culling was supposed to be decades away.
They said they were in no hurry, that they would take their time to come after us.
We had hoped to test our first atomic weapon 5 years from now. Do we have that much time, Sheppard? Do we?
No.
They may detect the radiation. We have to shut down the reactor, survive this culling, and somehow plan for the next.
You're forgetting something.
We can hide
We're
from
both
them.
on the same side.
Once we have extracted all the information we can from you, you will be left on the surface. You'll be the first the Wraith feed upon, I promise you.
I've gone up against the Wraith ships and I've won.
I've seen your weapons.
I'm talking about a ship, one that flies through space, with weapons beyond anything you've ever seen. You really want to turn down that kind of help?
We started our experiments confident the Wraith would not appear for many years. They will detect us the same way you did.
Well, sometimes things
Haven't you
change.
done enough?
We haven't even started yet. I can get your program right back on schedule.
How?
I built an atomic bomb for my grade 6 science fair exhibit.
They let you do that up in Canada?
I wasn't a working model. Still, I was questioned for 6 hours by the CIA, who believed I was part of a secret preteen organization. Actually, it led to my first job.
Major Sheppard has convinced me that we may yet prevail.
He has.
If we work together. Many generations ago, during a culling, the Janai were able to shoot down the Wraith dart. Although many lives were lost that day, the ability to resist, even in some small way, gave the Janai the seeds of hope.
This data storage device was recovered from that downed Wraith dart.
It's a flash memory and a jump drive.
It contains information about the hive ship it was deployed from.
We believe.
This is where a Wraith ship still sleeps.
You'll be able to access any other data?
With this interface device, we believe we can access the Wraith ship's data core.
So this is what your whole plan is based on.
Well, how does getting access to a Wraith ship's computer help you?
With this interface device, we can learn the location of all the Wraith ships.
Assuming, of course, the ship we're looking at is still there.
Well, if the Wraith are in no hurry to rally their forces, as you claim, it will be.
This ship is nowhere near the Stargate. Approaching it undetected by foot is impossible.
That is where your ship comes in, Major Sheppard.
Always wondered when my ship would come in.
No. How's that for an answer?
It's pithy. I'll give you that.
I'm sure you already agreed to this.
Only because we'll get something out of it.
We do need allies, ma'am.
Allies? You just said these people are ready to string you up. How do you trust them?
I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. There's a reason they insisted that McKay and Taylor stay there, and it's not just to help them with their bomb. But we have something they need, and they have something we need. I thought that's what negotiating was all about.
Oh, well, it is. Personally, I stopped short of offering nuclear weapons.
We're building them anyways.
Oh, if they're building them anyways, Lieutenant, why don't you just say so? You realize I originally sent you out for food?
I think we can still get that.
I don't see why not.
Kind of moved past it with the whole atomic bomb thing.
All right, bottom line, can you pull this off?
We'll have to watch our backs, but I wouldn't put my team at risk if I didn't think so.
Okay, go.
Well, do you see?
Gotta get in and out as fast as possible.
I've been studying these plans all my life.
Good. And we'll follow your lead. Keep you covered in the breach and download.
Exit plan?
Same as we came in, you stay with the jumper.
Yes, sir.
I should be going with you.
It's a good chance we could end up in a firefight.
Sora is a skilled fighter, an expert marksman, Lieutenant Ford. Still, she must stay here to carry on if we don't come back. We need you to deliver the C4 you promised us, Major, before we proceed.
We need to get the proper intel first. No use in building a bunch of nukes if you can't put them to use.
Those are your terms?
I'm sure you understand.
I do. It seems we have no choice but to trust each other. How many of these ships do you have?
Just the one.
There.
Don't see any activity. Same as last time. All right, here we go. Right through the front door. Hey, hold the fort.
Yes, sir. Good luck. This is it. But the ship's plans I memorized did not include the details on how to operate this door.
Try to blow this door, it's gonna make too much noise.
So find another way. Okay. Got some light here?
Beautiful.
Please help me. We're going to get you out.
Please. Do it. Get her free and we can save none of them.
What?
Please help.
You would leave him here to die.
Listen to me. The Wraith must not know we were ever here. I said no.
I thought that's why you guys were left behind. To help them.
Hey, McKay, we don't have...
Look, I don't even know if this is gonna
work.
Bingo.
All right. I'll cover your six. Go.
If you free him, they will know he was taken.
You are not the man I believed you to be.
The ship is closest to our world. The Janai will be the first to die if they awaken. Help me! I said leave him!
He's making a lot of noise.
He's silent!
Made noise.
Major, we have been discovered.
Well, we gotta get out of here.
We got it.
Hurry, more coming.
Where's Tyrus?
He was struck by a Wraith weapon.
But he may have only been stunned.
By now, the Wraith will be upon him.
Go! Go!
All right, hang on.
Where's my father?
He did not survive.
What happened?
I think we should find out.
Take aim!
These have to be the most distrustful people ever.
Cowan, I thought we were just learning how to get along.
She killed Tyrus.
No.
By leaving him to die, you may just as well have killed him yourself.
He shot the man we tried to save.
It was a mistake to try and save anyone. It jeopardized the mission. We will keep this intelligence information.
You're the one making a mistake.
And your ship. And whatever quantities of C4 you have in your possession.
That is all you ever intended, to use us.
And for your efforts, I will spare your lives.
Generous of you.
Guess the Tava beans are off the table.
Your weapons.
No. I don't think so.
We have the advantage, Major.
This is what your father died for? In the name of people who would lie and steal from those they would call friends?
Well, I lied too.
Jumpers 2 and 3 execute.
Oh, good. Good. I like that.
Didn't really think we had one ship, did you?
Tell your people to get back, nobody gets hurt. Jumper 2, prepare to fire on my mark.
Wait! Do you promise to leave?
That's the plan. Guess we'll have to go somewhere else to find our Tava beans. But I think it's only fair we end up with something.
You do not want to make an enemy of the Janai.
You know what?
They tried not to.
Same here.
You're the ones that wouldn't trust.
A lot of the information we downloaded from the data storage device was encrypted, so we're still working on that.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be easy.
But we were able to ascertain the existence of 21 Wraith Hive ships, just in our quadrant of the Pegasus galaxy alone.
21?
And there are indications of far more elsewhere in Pegasus.
How many more?
Well, there's no way of knowing for sure. Perhaps 60 or more.
It's a lot of ships.
Some of them already appear to be on the move.
Toward us?
That's the part we're still working on.
Well, we gathered some valuable intel, that's something.
Are you trying to convince me this is good news?
I'd much prefer to know what we're up against than not.
60 ships. Or more.
Better than the
Just hope they
possibility
don't
of
all come at
thousands.
once.
Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up, and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty, well that was Stargate Atlantis, Season 1, Episode 8. You know, those people suck. Screw them with their fucking trust issues. All they wanted was to use them. I'm really glad that they one-upped them, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. What did you guys think? Let me know. And I'll see you in the next one.